Yeah, I saw you retweet something, right? It was some girl that was talking about this like incel culture where dudes like get on these chat rooms and they kind of like masturbate at the same time while they post videos for each other to masturbate to.
Yeah, and she like can basically get these guys to do whatever they want, and it's like I guess in this whole like gooner community.
So what's a gooner?
A gooner is a guy who basically likes to masturbate for extremely prolonged periods of time, many times per day. And there's like a gooner community where these guys will communicate on, I don't know, Discord or Twitter or wherever they're at that they congregate. And they basically will kind of like encourage each other to jerk off more, shame each other for jerking off less. And they have all these different girls that they sort of worship. And they really like girls who, in a lot of cases, will kind of denigrate them and call them pussies and all this shit. And I mean, that girl you're talking about, Leia, her Twitter name is like Your Little Goddess. She was just on Plug Talk, plugtalk.com. And she okay. She has a boyfriend. And fuck, am I allowed to say that? Yeah, whatever. She has a boyfriend. He's like a big fat guy. I show up. I'm thinking it's her manager or whatever. I'm talking to this guy normal. I guess I met him a few years back. He's just talking to me, whatever. And we do the scene, and this guy's waiting in the lobby or whatever, which is that's happened many, many times. That doesn't really like seem that crazy to me anymore. But then we go home and we start looking at her content. She's got content where it's a huge black dude banging her. And this dude is just sitting on the couch right next to her. He's in the video. So people can watch her real life dude sit there and observe her getting dogged out. And then as we scroll down the page, we see this site. She's bent over, big ass black dude banging her from behind. The boyfriend is laying with his head directly under the intercourse.
Yeah.
His face is inches away from it. That's some hardcore shit. I couldn't fucking believe it when I seen that. And she's hot as fuck. This is one of the hottest girls we ever had on Plug Talk. Amazing experience. It was so great. And it's just so funny to me that she's involved in this hardcore fetish shit like that. And she's got videos on her website with like captions that, or like big bubble letter captions that are just like, you like that, huh? And you can feel free to bleep me, but
there's this whole like phenomenon I feel that I keep hearing more and more of the really hot porn girl with the like massively obese, morbidly obese, fat boyfriends or husband. And they have these relationships that are seem to be real relationships. Sometimes they even have kids together. And it's just like a boyfriend or husband are okay with them doing porn with other dudes and they watch or they don't watch. And it's like, it's a money thing, but is it really a money thing? Because if they have kids together, it's a little more than a money thing and they're still together. And it's just like, what exactly is going on here?
I mean, there's a lot of dudes who are like at least okay, I think, with the idea of their girl doing porn or getting fucked by other guys. I mean, like, sometimes you talk to girls who have a boyfriend or a husband who's more like the average guy where they have some trepidation about it, but they're cool with it because it is a business thing and it makes money and it is what it is. But then on the other hand, sometimes I'll talk to girls who, you know, they're out here doing gangbangs and the husband does not give a fuck. He's into it. He's super turned on by it. And he's, you know, wants to watch in some cases, or at the very least, like, wants to, you know, watch their content after the fact, etc. So, you know, it's a far less rare fetish than I think a lot of people think it is. But yeah, I agree. I mean, obviously, if I hadn't entered into the porn world, I would still think that this was very bizarre.
Well, that one girl that you signed, the blonde girl?
Sky Bree.
Right. Didn't she say that Kanye reached out to her to get a very endowed male porn star to have sex with Bianca while he watched? That's what she claimed, right?
I heard about that. So there's a dude named Dredd who's widely known as having the biggest penis in the world right now.
You interviewed him.
I did. I think Lexington Steele, who I also interviewed, held down that title before Dredd kind of became like the the main dude around town. I don't think Sky ever actually shot with Dredd. But yeah, I know that she signed an NDA at one point and was gonna go hang out with Kanye, and then they never ended up doing it. And I think that was one of his requests, was that he wanted to see.
Wait, I thought she said that Kanye wanted a guy that was bigger than Dredd.
I don't know that exists.
There's a guy named Vlad, actually. I've seen a couple scenes. Not me. Not me.
Really?
No, I'm not. There's actually a guy named Vlad. You saw him, like, I don't know, maybe like 5-7 years ago. He didn't do a lot of scenes.
Really?
Wasn't the best performer, but hey, he looked like he had like a 1.5 feet or something. Like, he just was insane looking.
You got to
no
think
giddy.
that there are guys out there that have like absurd penises that just don't want to do porn. So
Right.
it's like you're kind of limited to the guys who actually want to do this with their life. Because that dude Dredd was a normal guy for a long ass time. Like he's, I think he's like late 40s or whatever.
Yeah, so was Lex Steele.
Lex Steele, I think
he was
it
like
might
a
be
stockbroker
50,
or something.
Yeah. A lot of these
I
guys,
interviewed him back in the day.
they're normal dudes, and then at some point they realize they have a superpower, and they just start utilizing it after that, which is kind of insane because, you know, I remember being like 13 and like looking at my penis and being like, okay, so do I have a big penis or a small penis? I have no idea because I haven't really seen that many of my friends' penises. We didn't really have access to porn like that. So I'm looking at my own shit, like really wondering, like, is this good? Is this bad? And I guess I get it. The dudes like kind of go through a significant chunk of their life before they realize what they're working with. But yeah.